This is a humongous fight that maybe he's just not respawning because of this big fight. Let's buy the food. Okay, it's been a new week. I've respawned. What does Lone Eagle even have? Let's see, he's got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 squads. I'm not going to keep the save. I just want to see if the dude will spawn anytime in the near future here. I got another bazaar going on. Frost Valley, okay. So it happened the day before, so day 143, Frost Valley will be active. We'll head there. I wonder if it's always the same too, like always 143, it'll be a Frost Valley one. Okay, so if battle finally ended. This is the all call. You know anything about Ludocon yet? Close to Snow Ridge. You like attacking Snow Ridge or something? Ruler Ludocon. Okay, he must have just respawned there or something. Alright, well, I mean, I guess we'll do work in that area. So we're on day 144, 145. Not about 10 days, roughly. I want to hang out in Zagros Mountains anyways to get stuff done. Because this is not even the final mission. There's a lot of stuff we want to do there. I want to recruit Faiz, who has the 50% attack bonus. I get more gear from Zagros Mountains and nearby hero temples, hero statues. I want to farm the Ice Dragon Library in about 5 game days. Lightfoot Rose Gold Armor. Level 13, but it gives me a Protection Aura, which sounds promising. Protection Aura does. Party. Details. Nearby troops take 10% less damage. Basic attacks have a 100% chance to absorb 4% health. Each, okay, whatever. Alright, well, I mean, that's kind of a cool idea. 10% less damage. It doesn't sound like much, but when you combine that with my squad, that's a lot of less soldiers getting hurt. So yeah, we'll hold on to that for now. Comrade Mantis, we can't defeat you. We'll follow if you can pay us some coin. When you try to recruit them, you get to pick one of these guys. I think, if I remember right. Anyways, I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna hit this while we're here. You overhear what two people are discussing. This is intriguing. My son has fallen into a trap of his own making. You see Uday's face has gone completely pale, so what if you have money? You still can't stand to lose face, ha ha ha. This Uday, an honest businessman. How can he do this to his own son? Fortunately, he'll be driven out of house and home, otherwise only disaster will follow. Uday, the kind of rich miscreant that abandons his wife. Look at his wife. She was already pregnant before she even joined the family. He walked away. Accept the quest, Omar. I don't think I have the item needed for this quest, but we'll see.
吸烟有害，不要把所有的不幸都怪在别人身上。雪山之狼，为战斗而。我这儿有3把剑，一把叫不屈，一把叫不惧，还有一把叫不败。
Here's Faiz. I need to get her on my side. Make a save and try to farm a good quest out of her. Might also be able to just give her gifts too. Loot Jahim. I don't know where that is, but sure. Or who that is. Close to Snow Ridge. Okay. It's like the most helpful anybody's ever been about this kind of stuff.
I
have a letter for you. I need to buy a snow giant elixir, but there's not one here. Doodle, you spawn yet? No. It's kind of stuck there for a second. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and dismiss you. If I had a town, I could actually just garrison her into the town. Oh wait, I actually have a free spot. No, I don't need to dismiss you, but I will go ahead and do it. So, anyways, for now, you were taking a share of experience, so separate. Phase is not even in here. Alright, we gotta find her then. We can also do a quest for her if we wanted to. So, for example, we can ask her. Tua, sure.
昨天我见到了一种很特别的巫术，太厉害了。
Zach, thanks.
母亲，
Where's Phase?
我一定会找到你们。
Thanks.
昨天我见到了一种很特别的巫术，太厉害了。
I'm looking around for them. I actually need to open these chests because I need to find an alpine elixir. If I can buy one, I will. Omar, what on earth are you doing? The boy called Omar is holding the woman's hand and has a knife in his other hand, pressing its tip on her wrist. Don't. Forgive me, alright? I'm innocent. I don't want to interfere with your family matters. Innocent? How innocent can you be? Just sitting around and raising price to make money. You're just a greedy and broken person. So innocent. I'm also innocent. I just want to give my new mother bracelets she liked. I'm just frustrated and anxious, but I still respect my parents. Holding her belly and waving her hands. I don't want it. You. Control your son and stop playing with people's lives. Didn't you just tug on that old man like a spoiled child while pointing at this woman's bracelets, saying you wouldn't go home if you couldn't have it? Mama, don't you want to accept your son's wishes? I'll get the bracelet, I'll do it, and I'll give it to the lady as a wedding gift. I will take it off, just let me go. What? Did you just say that bracelet practically grew on your hand, couldn't be taken off? Would it take 1,000 utar for your trouble? No money, I'll take it off, take it. Okay, let's go. The woman's hand puts away the knife. Hurry up, my new mother's waiting. Omar, haven't you caused enough trouble? Here, for you. The scared woman moves back suddenly and the bracelet drops to the floor. Adlef, it's okay, don't be afraid, holding on Left's shoulder. What's wrong with you? Are you scared about your son's piety? Isn't this the bracelet you were talking about? I gave it to you. Don't you want it? He leans over to pick up the bracelet. Omar, that's too far. Do you think it's right to threaten people in the street with a knife? Yes, indeed, very much so. It's all right to abandon a wife and son, so what if I want something? All Lakers whisper to each other and point. It's all my fault. I shouldn't have raised such a wicked child. Your unrepentant attitude shows you don't deserve to live. They pull a saber from their subordinate's sheath and point it at Omar. You want to fight? He moves forward and catches Uday's knife with his bare hands. The blade is stuck in his palm and drips with blood. I've wanted to fight you for a long time. You're shameless and don't deserve to live. Omar? Why are you here? What are you doing? You, put the knife down! Takes back his bleeding hand and shakes it. That's at Uday. Come on, let's go back. We don't want to cause trouble here. Trouble? You think I'm trouble? We'll talk about it at home. Go. Look at what a good son you've raised. Omar clenches his fist and was about to turn around, but his mother stops him. Go home. Oh, I was scared. Look at your son. He's cruel and vicious. He was born a spoiled young master and has turned out to be a brute. Okay, Adlif, you're about to give birth, so watch your temper. Don't worry about this little brat. Look over at the circle of onlookers. What are you looking at? The show's over. This is the thing that the beastly girl didn't take away. Who will help me deliver it? I'll give them 300 utar. Would dare confront this tiny tyrant? 300 utar wouldn't be enough to heal their wounds. Omar is a wicked child. When he was little, he was bad enough. I didn't expect him to be even worse now. The look on his face when he held that blade. Tut tut. Is no one brave enough? Is everyone so afraid of him? You want to help us on deliveries? Help Uday deliver the package to Omar and his mother. Well, there are still people who are brave enough. It's said that they're moving to the village to the north. Deliver these as soon as possible. I'll give you 300 utar right now. I hope you keep your word. If I found out you've taken the money without completing the test, you'll never be able to set foot in Zagros Mountains again. To just walk up to this building. You stand at the door and knock at the house. Omar, be a good boy and administer the medicine. Listen to your deep voice. No wonder he got rid of you without a second thought. I want to go myself. Oh, I don't have anything good to say about him. He's had a terrible reputation for so long. He's your father. I don't have such a father. You might be willing to give him, but I don't want to. Who are you and why are you sneaking around our doorstep? Will you stand by that man to kill me? Omar, don't be rude. Uday asked me to send the package. He said it belonged to you. He snatched the package and lets it fall heavily to the ground. I don't care. You hear a harsh shattering noise from the package. Omar, Why are you being so temperamental? Humph. Omar! Crashes down to pick up the package Omar left. He can run faster than my phoenix can fly. That's sprint mode, by the way. You again. Go back to your boss Uday to get your reward. You're only going to upset your mother. It's sad. Who haven't I hurt? I didn't want to be a good person. It's not unusual to upset people. Why not be a show-off for 10 years and then complete villain for another 10? Forget it. You're just passing through. What do you know? He sits down and stares in the distance. He takes out a bracelet. That old prick. I wanted for mother selling all her belongings. How would he have the money to start doing business? In over 10 years, trading coarse linen for cotton and jade belts, trading in a homely wife for a beautiful maiden, a complete change of identity. Guess it's natural to throw away old rope for the finest jewelry. Omar. Your name is Omar? The young master's name sounds ugly when you say it. I wouldn't say it anymore if I were you. Just tell me what your name is. It's only fair I get to make fun of you too. Mantis? Such an ugly sounding name. Realizes the hand covering the stomach is an injured one. Ouch. There are a few people who aren't afraid of me. I'm not a solitary and arrogant person. I wouldn't mind if you wanted to spend some time with me. But I have things to do. If you can find something, then I can play with you. What thing? Alpine Giant Elixir. Here. Hey, you're quite skilled. Just in time, I have to go. Where are you going? Kabui Keep. That's where we came from. Boss's wife gave birth to a son before yesterday. Here's some small gifts for everyone to celebrate. Thank you, Uday. Thank you. Congratulations on your bouncing baby boy. Congratulations. Uday's son will surely grow into a great man, 1,000 times better than looks around that little monster. Don't bring that bad luck here. We're supposed to be celebrating. Don't mention that beast. Uday is very wealthy. He'll make sure to take care of the whole neighborhood in the future. Look at these bootlickers. Ugh. Bleh. You don't want to raise a hand to Uday's kid. Am I that kind of person? I still have standards. Shh, look over there. And how could it be someone so sneaky with such a complex expression? It doesn't seem like they're a well-wisher or a vandal. What kind of look is a vandal supposed to have? Probably an impish smile. Do you want to fight? That sneak has gone. Hey, he dropped something. What? Go take a look. There's a jade bracelet on the ground. The largest part has an engraving. This bracelet is shoddy. The jade is low quality. What's engraved on it? Let's see. The words are... Atlif? Your stepmother's name. Turns out that harlot has an old friend. He's hanging around our doorstep 2 days after her son was born. Looks like he wanted to pay her a visit but was hesitating for some reason. Very interesting. What's interesting? It took a long time for Uday to have a child with her. He was happy enough to come back and abandon his own wife and son to welcome in the new ones. Isn't he worried about raising someone else's son? How funny. You, give it back to me, that's mine. Swinging around by the bead bracelet. Thing of yours is pretty nice. Is that your wife and son inside? No, he's not. I don't know him. I don't know anyone here. Give it back. Tell me what's engraved on the jade, and what's the name of the boss's wife inside. You, don't push me. Uday shows up with a few retainers. Omar, of course it's you. Are you causing trouble again? Uday, you're here. You came just in time. I was about to find you and tell you something very interesting. You want to hear it? You also brought company. Okay, it seems you're determined not to live in my household. Come, send them away from Kabui Keep. Throwing away the jade bead bracelet in his hand. What a stubborn old man. Come in a fight. I'm in the mood for a fight now. You guys are so toast. Boom! Come on, who is this guy? Keep fighting. What did I do to have a son like you? What did I do to deserve this? You should know exactly what you did. Of course I know. I was wrong to spawn a son like you. Always doting on you and letting you get away with things. It made you a terrible snob and a motherless brute. In the blink of an eye, Omar's knife plunged into Uday's chest. My mother, you mentioned her? Blood! So much blood! Call a doctor! Murder! The little monster has killed someone! That rebellious boy Omar just brings destruction wherever he goes. Doctor, quick, stop the bleeding! The wound on his hand splits and starts bleeding. The blood from his wound and Uday's blood begins to mix. He looks at his hand with hollow eyes. Omar walks to the city outskirts alone. Looking at the bloodstains on his hand. I missed his vital organs. He shouldn't die. He's not going to die, is he? No, the knife didn't penetrate too deeply and the doctor got here in time. Next year he'll turn 40. Will he suffer from anything else because of this knife? You're not as cruel as people say, nor are you as merciless as you think. The package he asked you to deliver contains medicine. It's the best medicine for wounds. I used to throw it around when I was a kid, so I recognized that shattering sound. Looking blankly at his injured hand again. I don't understand him. What has become of him? In the past, he just indulged me all the time. He would clean up my mess whenever I got into trouble. He was good to me and good to my mother. Why? Why did he become like this? Why? That woman must be a monster. She must have bewitched him. Come here. What? Don't make a sound. Come over here. You see a man and a woman sneaking towards you. Is this the person who lost the bracelet and Outlive? Listen to what they're saying. What are you doing? Do you want to kill me? They have a pained look on their face and tears in their eyes. I came to see my son. What son? You don't have a son. There's only the son of the great merchant Uday and his wife. Outlive, I know I can't give you anything, and I also know our children are better off here. I understand all of it, and I don't want to force you into anything. What are you here for? You should go far away. The further, the better. You know how hard it was for me to catch him? You know how difficult it was for you to get rid of that old woman? Disgraceful. Shh, hold back and watch. This eldest son is quite simply a monster. I risked my life to get here. Don't give me more trouble. Outlive, He gets on his knees. I'm not asking for too much. I'm just asking to keep yourself and your child safe. Did you know? Uday has crossed someone very powerful and it's not safe to be around him. Trying to lie to get me to follow you? Not a chance. He's one of the best merchants in Zagros Mountains. Many people are jealous. What do I have to be afraid of from all those unknown people? If I just cowered in fear, what would I have today? He's no ordinary layman, but Uday crossed. He crossed the leader of the Talkin. He's no good, Outlive. Run away. Holding on the leg of Talkin Assassin. Talkin! She goes limp and falls to the ground. As soon as I got this task, Uday was stabbed by his own son in a lost interest. How can I complete the task to make him feel any worse than he does now? How about killing his beloved wife and newborn son? No way! His son? He only has one son, but he has many grandchildren. He's an asshole like you. Little brat who came to die. Loosening up. Seems like the blood in my hands is gonna take a while to wash off. Oh, Omar? Of course. I won't let you go. What trash. No, you're an evil person. As long as you're run, Outlive will never find peace. You're the real danger. I'll kill you. What is he holding? It's the bottle of Alpine Giant Elixir you gave me. And what fell out during the fight and he must have picked it up. What do you want this thing for? As a gift from my younger brother. What can a newborn child want with this? Drink it and it'll transform you into an Alpine Giant. Don't children like to play games where they transform into something else? You little demon. I'll kill you. You. Stop. Uday, your son has lost his mind. He brought a madman to ruin my reputation. Don't believe him. They just want to hurt me. It's all part of their plan. You believe me? Believe me. Forget it. I don't have anything to give. There's a bracelet in their pocket, but it's split into two from the battle just now. Oh, how did it get like this? You should get going. I have feet, you know. You don't need to tell me to use them. Outlive, and you. Take your child and leave. What? No, Uday. Don't let them deceive you. This is all planned by that brat. He hurt you, and now he's trying to get rid of me. Don't let him trick you. I'm sorry. I'm too selfish. What are you saying? Outlive, take your child. It seems like he knew from the start this wasn't his. He also knew the Dakin were going to attack his family, so he drove away his first wife and son. He drove them away by pretending to be heartless, but in fact it was to protect them, using another person's wife and child as a shield. Who's your wife? Who's your son? You're just a madman speaking nonsense. Uday, he's lying to me, isn't he? Your feelings towards me are real, aren't they? Say something. Say something. Her voice begins to tremble. I used to be an unknown small-time seller. At that time, I used to have petty conflicts with other merchants. That was when I had a virtuous wife and an ill-mannered son. Slowly, my business grew along with my reputation. Later on, many wanted me to join them, the toughest among them being the Dakin. Could not tempt me, so they began to intimidate me. I may only be a merchant, but we have our own alliances. I'm not afraid of their machinations, nor am I afraid of their threats. My only weakness is my wife who stood by all these years, and my ignorant child. You! No, stop! As long as my wife and child stay with me, they will be in danger because of me. I, as a selfish and incompetent businessman, eventually committed a ludicrous mistake. He kneels before Outlive and bows with a tremble. I shouldn't gamble with the lives of others. I shouldn't put other children in danger just to keep my own safe. Take your child and go. I'll give you a sum of money to provide you with food and clothing as long as you shall live. Uday, you beast in the cloak of a human. You're even lower than a pig. You want peace of mind? I won't let you have it. You won't get any peace in this lifetime. I want you to be indebted for the rest of your life. I don't want you to ever have a peaceful night's sleep ever again. Crying out, she rushes into a large tree with her head lowered and collides with it. Outlive! Rushing over to Outliv's side, leaning over her head. Outlive! He holds Outliv's body in involuntary sobs. He takes off the shabby jade and smooths it over, closing his eyes. They say your son is evil, Uday. Seems like the real evil one is you. What did you say? I can satisfy anything you wish for. Wish! I can make your own wishes come true. The child, you must protect them as your own, otherwise I won't let you go. The man's body suddenly trembles and after a while falls down with that lift. He's hidden the knife! Hurry, doctor! He's already. Shake their head. I am truly unforgivable. Wraps up Uday, taking off their own coat and putting it on him. Never met someone like you. Even my wife and son have cheated me. She knows, but she doesn't know that I use that lift. That I've never seen parents like you even deceiving your own son. When the injury is healed, I will leave with that lift, son. Where are you going? I've cut all ties with you. You will no longer join us. I just want to know where you'll be afterwards, old geezer. Otherwise, if you have an accident, I won't know where to pay my respects. You, boy, watch your mouth. Don't you know I was born that way? Maybe it's because I didn't have a father to teach me and I stayed that way. It's better to provoke an enemy. Every day there's always someone chasing after me. You. I know you don't want me to leave. Omar, when the war is over, or when I can assure your safety, I will come back. There's some utar among the things I gave you, but I don't want to give too much for fear of raising suspicion. Other than that, there are things you like to play with as a kid. Some medicine, some... Don't talk nonsense, old man. Sort out your mess. The quicker the wound heals, the quicker you leave. Alright? Also, she, looking at Alex's body, that man should have a proper burial. After all, this is your responsibility. I will. You also have to treat this kid better than you were as a kid. Probably means as I was a kid. 1,000 times better. I'm ashamed of his parents. How could I treat him badly? Another thing. Get home early. Alright. Boo-hoo-hoo. Hey, what are you doing here? What? It's ridiculous. You want me to go adventuring with you and yet you're so hesitant. If you want to ask my help, just ask. I'm not ungrateful. Interested in going adventure with me? I'm sorry, I've decided. I'm going to train and become a strong warrior. I won't let others sacrifice themselves to protect me. I decided to go alone. Perhaps we will meet again. Your name is so ugly. Don't change it. Unpleasant and unforgettable. Omar was unlocked in the New Game Plus shop. And Mantis' max health increased by 300. Oh, so if I saved that quest, then I would be able to get permanent health increase. Huh. Oh, well, I'm going just to keep doing it for now. Because I don't think you can do the quest again once you've done it once. That's fine. So I'm doing all these side missions right now while I'm waiting for the third dude to respawn. He is still not respawned. It's still 5 days away from when that battle ended. Spirit, good. I've got like agility push only past 3 times or so. Wisdom crystal and spirit potion. One more and I will get extra 1,000 hit points. Don't know if this changes anything, but we'll go and get wealthy and see if that modifies anything, how the game proceeds. Circuit and harvest for a dagger. Am I use a dagger? Gain a buff when an allied troop defeated. For each enemy defeated, restore 3% health and gain 1% attack for 60 seconds. For real? Huh. I'm gonna try this, even though it's a melee weapon. I mean, most of my damage comes from activation of skills. If I hit them like this, do I get an improvement? I have no idea. Hit me for a second. Forget it. You guys are worthless. If I can just naturally get health by killing enemies, this might be a worthwhile item. But I couldn't tell with that because they just wouldn't hurt me. How I ran past it. Go by myself. They could even defeat me, but that's fine. We'll figure it out. These prisons have actually been very tough, even with a full party. But this is how I find out if... Yeah, I'm getting health back. I don't think it's the regeneration. Yeah, that was a lot of health back. Yeah, I'm getting... Oh, wow, this is really good. Like, this helps negate the fact that my character is squishy. Because the sheer damage I do helps me get my health back. So it uses my strengths to pull this off. I thought I died for a second. That was that guy. Just was very vocal about it. It sucks chasing everyone around though. But now I know my answer. Yeah, I don't know if I could have done that without that sword or dagger. Fairy, I mean, I don't know. Alright, well that's actually a pretty cool weapon. Alright, I really should stop. I'm having a lot of fun playing this. But yeah, I really should stop. Thank you very much, Richard Tran wins Sands of Salzaar. I'll see you next time.